Welcome, 3rd and 10. We're coming to you live from Avondale, West.
Central West.
I'm your host, Jerry, and I'm joined by our panel, Yuti.
What's up, Braz?
Jordan.
There he goes.
And Will.
What's up, man?
And we have a special guest here today. He's a stalwart of Metro.
Metro for life.
Mr. Jason Vaka. What's up, bro?
What's up?
What's up, Jace?
What's up,
Boys.
what's the date today?
25th.
25th, my bad.
25th, 7, 2015.
It's the 25th of July. And yeah, that's our show for today. We're gonna interview the big bro, Jason Vaka. So Jason, can you give a brief history rundown
On yourself.
On myself. Started playing football for Metro, of course. Just got to just kept playing, I suppose. One thing led to another, played for the Vulcans, next thing, played for the New Zealand side, and then, did a tour in 97, and then went to arena football, and then come back, got some boys involved with arena football, and then now I'm just focusing on developing the youth and growth into recruiting for college or high school, either way. That's about it in a nutshell.
In a nutshell.
In a nutshell.
So let's peel off the shell.
And get down to the nitty gritty, man. Let's get down to the nitty gritty.
Let's dive right into the nut.
Well, let's just put it out there, okay? Yeah, I did try those jock straps. I'll tell you. No, thank you. No, thank you.
Yeah, they are a bit weird, eh?
So without being too rude or anything, but how long have you been playing? Just for our listeners out there.
What the heck? More than 15, close to, 15 years.
15 years.
What year did you start?
2000?
Nah.
Nah, before that.
Before that, it's got to be 20 now. Straight up.
95, wasn't it?
Yeah, when I was only about 5 years old, I was starting playing. At least.
95?
Honestly, yeah.
That's when I was born.
How old were you when you started?
About 10.
Oh, really?
A young teenager.
Oh, you want to tell your age?
Yeah. My age right now is 21 plus GST, plus the tax, plus inflation, plus government tax, so you work it out.
Plus KiwiSaver.
So what got you into the sport, Jason?
One of my best mates at school, Matthew Noah, got me into the sport because he was playing, and he was talking about his brother Mark playing in Hawaii in NFL at the time. So he said, "Hey, come and have a go," and that was it. Next minute, here we are.
20 years later.
20 years later, 8 kids later, everything else later.
So what were your first views on the game when you first laced up the football?
I like the contact, the violence scene. Yeah. I love that the most.
Did you play any other contact sports?
Oh, rugby league.
Yeah. And your comparison with it at the time?
Oh, I was no good at that. There you go, see?
So, like, when you first started playing, what were your, did you have a goal when you first started playing? Did you have a goal to make it big?
No, I think what it was is when I just played because I liked to play, and the violence and the hitting side of it. It wasn't until I got to the Vulcans, that's when I wanted to try and be the best at what I could do.
Yeah.
That's when the competition started to kick in.
And the Vulcans is the Auckland representative team, right?
Yeah, that's like 20 years ago.
Man. The Auckland Vulcans side is a pretty good
they're on the
track
sideline.
record.
Yeah, they're on the sideline right now.
There's a historic track record, but
But that's what it was. As soon as I made that, then I thought, man, I want to get as good as I can and try and be. I just wanted to be the best one out in my position.
Yeah.
And I remember down in Wellington, my first stint with the Vulcans. in my head, I was like, nah, I should get MVP defense because I'm the best defense. That was in my head, but I didn't get it. But then after that, it was like, nah, I want to be the number one.
Yeah.
And that's what kept me going, the competition, the drive.
Yeah.
What position did you play, by the way?
Defense, my first position was tackle.
D-tackle.
No.
Offensive tackle.
Old Matthew would go, right, we're sweeping right, so make sure he goes in. That's all it was. We're going to trap play in here, make sure he goes out.
Yeah.
So I played offensive tackle. Then once I jumped on D, I loved it even more.
Yeah.
Mm.
My first experience with you was the year 2000. That was the first time I met you. That was the trip down to Wellington.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was the trip.
Oh, was it the same with you? Yeah, that was the first time I met Jason. I was like, who's this loud guy over here?
Yeah.
Hey.
It was like all the seniors at the back of the bus and all the juniors at the front of the bus. So we weren't allowed to
Oh,
turn
yeah,
around.
that's right. Hey, that's right. I remember
As
that.
soon as we stand up to like get something on top of the bus, and we turn around and look to the back and see who's talking, we heard those voices. Turn around! So that whole trip, that whole bus ride down to Wellington, I just faced forward. I didn't turn around once.
Yeah.
I waited until one of the seniors talked to me and then, respectfully, I'll speak when I'm spoken to.
Nice.
That's one of the funny things for me is on game day, I'm one of those trash talkers, hard out.
Yeah.
And I don't know what it is.
That's all part of the game.
Yeah,
Man.
but off the field, it's like perfect example is Pat.
Yeah. Superman.
Superman.
Yeah.
Pat.
Oh, yeah,
Running back Pat.
Yeah.
But me and him enemies.
You and him are M&M.
Him and I on the field, man, hated each other. Eh?
Yeah.
I tell you, it wasn't until we got to know each other off the field then he knew. Oh, you're not the same person on the field, but no,
Yeah.
I'm not.
That was the Hawaii trip, right?
Yeah.
You guys first.
Yes, that Hawaii trip. Yeah,
Hawaii
there's a lot of things on there.
How did they get to go on that one?
There's a lot of things on that Hawaii trip, and we'll save that for the other session. The third and 10 after dark.
Yes, I don't want to bring up happy families right now.
So how many tours would you say you've got under your belt?
I don't know. Aussie a few times. That's the New Zealand side, plus the arena side. At least 3 trips to the States for arena football,
Yeah.
as in team-wise.
How many seasons did you play arena?
2, 3?
3, eh?
Yeah.
And that was for who?
That was for Coyotes, Blitz, Stockton, and then one season I didn't even end up going. I was signed up, but didn't end up going. That was the 2008. I was supposed to go.
Yeah.
As you know, family things,
Yeah.
hard times.
In recent episodes, we've got like different views from different guys that we've interviewed on the atmosphere in the States. So, what's your view on the atmosphere?
Football's business.
Football's business.
Cutthroat.
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't-
Real.
real cutthroat.
Yeah.
They don't care if you're the fastest player or the talented player. If you don't have the produce on the field, they'll look for somebody else.
So,
It's catchy, man.
how do you think our New Zealand, our Kiwi athletes will be holding up?
Mentally, they got to be tough, because it's not schoolboy rugby where you just turn up,
Yeah.
you just play, and then you're just put in that position at
Yeah.
the lock,
Yeah,
or that's your position the whole year. Football's different. You got to fight for your spot,
Yeah.
and you've got 3-4 other guys behind you that want your spot.
Yeah.
So if you don't perform, then the coach will just go, right, I need someone that will make plays.
Yeah.
If you don't make that play, I'll get the next guy behind you and give him a chance to make that play.
Yeah.
So mentally, they have to be strong. They have to. For me, it's like talent. Talent is overrated. Hard work gets you everywhere.
Yeah. On that, recruiting, like, is there, you send that same message out to the boys that you recruit? to
Yeah.
send out? Like,
I
try
tell
and-
them because I just don't want them to go there and then get a bombshell. And,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can't handle it and come home. I miss mum and dad. I've got my girlfriend who's pregnant. And
Yeah.
got another girlfriend who's overseas, and it's happened. Trust me,
is,
but we'll leave that one there, eh?
So you've had opportunities like that when you were young?
No.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, no, definitely not. I was too old. The first time I went over, that was in '97. I was still 21 at the time. Back then it was just plus a couple of cents. But that was the first time I played up against Ricks College, Dixie College, and Snow.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
And that's when I knew, I really want to take this forward, but I knew I was too old, so I'll just keep going. But I learned that tour. I learned heaps.
Yeah.
I learned heaps about the speed of the game and no nonsense and the business of it.
What year was that?
97.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, 97.
What was I doing in 97?
Man, I wish I had started early, eh?
Probably still swimming around and
Doing bombs off the Mangry Bridge, bro.
I don't know. Yeah, probably eating everyone's lunch or something.
What team were you playing for in '97?
that was a New Zealand squad that went over. Man, the best thing about that, whoever made the squad, everything was taken care of. All you had to take was your spending money.
Really?
Yeah,
Nice.
that was the best thing.
That's been so long
That's
since
awesome.
that's
Yeah.
ever happened. True. Good funding, eh?
Yeah. No, that was one of the
It's
one
on
of the-
cover.
Yeah, one of the coaches from the state. There was two of them, Brett and someone else. Coach Brett, Coach Brad, I think. They funded the whole thing.
Oh, real?
Yeah.
Do you still have their contact numbers? Just in case we want to make a New Zealand team.
That's pretty solid, man.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
solid. It was an awesome trip.
How long were you guys up there for?
A month. We stayed in
month?
Yeah. We stayed in St. George.
To play and
Yeah.
train.
We
And,
played
that
three
was
colleges,
awesome.
three junior colleges.
Yeah.
We stayed in. We were based in St. George in Utah,
Yeah.
and by Dixie College, and we trained there. Mark Noor was with us as well. I think Brian Palalangi was there. Some of the coaches from NZ were there.
Man, there's some
Old school.
Yeah. And then
those are some names.
Yeah, right there. I remember
We-
those names.
our first game was against Snow, and then we lost to that one. That was a full controlled scrimmage.
Yeah.
Jordan? That was a controlled scrimmage, that one. Then we went up to Ricks College in Idaho. That was mean. They beat us. But each game that we got better. That was the best thing about it.
Yeah.
And then by the time we got to Dixie, we knew what to expect. We only lost like 20-something, 7. And they were ranked number 1 rushing, number
Oh,
1
wow.
in the JC
That's
their
pretty
conference.
solid, bro.
So they were expecting a like 80-point thrashing. But yeah, no, it was awesome.
Is that how?
So
is that
you
how
would have had
Chris
some
got
solid
picked up?
athletes, eh? Sorry.
Is that how Chris got picked up for Snow College?
Chris got picked up before that.
Before that,
Yeah, him and Rich,
yeah.
they were picked up before that. They came on the trip with us.
You know how he got picked up, eh?
I don't know.
Well, Chris was working at McDonald's, and the coaches showed up to McDonald's early in the morning.
Yeah.
And Chris was just lightning fast up the stairs and back down. Being a big boy, they were just watching this big kid just shoot up the stairs, shoot back down. I'm like, man, this guy can move.
Yeah.
And then they approached him. He played football. They had played football, and then but then they just told them, oh no, they haven't played football.
Yeah.
before." And then they said, oh, come over, we'll
Yeah,
bring you over.
went over to Snow.
Yeah, pretty cool, eh?
Yeah. For those listeners out there that wondering who we're talking about, these are two of the older bros, also Metro stalwarts, Mr. Rich and Christian, who now reside in Australia.
Yeah.
So shout outs to them
Hard.
for paving the
Chris.
way.
Rhino.
Rhino.
Rhino and Chris.
Yeah, I remember
Oh,
many
sorry.
times being
Rhino.
flamed by Chris.
Sorry, Rhino and the poet.
The poet.
The poet.
Yeah, good times with those
Good
two
times.
brothers.
So on the Metro net, like I've seen over the years, like I've been in the game for a number of years. And, I just want to ask you, man, what is it about Metro that, like, keeps the kids coming back? You guys got have
Yeah,
a really
you got a
really
good
strong
I
youth program.
think it's because the kids bring other kids and it's family based.
Yeah,
Because a lot of the kids are from the central area, like Mount Albert,
Yeah.
Calston and all that, and the boys that get involved get their boys to come along.
yeah,
And it's like exactly what you guys are doing, but now it's all your nieces and your nephews coming through.
Yeah.
Then they bring their kids,
Yeah.
and that's what I found with Metro.
Yeah.
They've always got that flow of kids coming through
Yeah,
to
always,
give it a
yeah.
try.
Yeah.
And then when they see all the hits and everything and how it's run,
Yeah.
they fall in love with it, and then they carry on doing something else. Some of them just come in a couple of seasons, some don't. But we always get kids coming through.
Yeah, you guys always have a good course and
Yeah. Good
program,
youth
eh?
program.
Yeah, good youth program. They filter in.
Yeah, so if you're listening and you live in West Auckland and you're under the age of, 19?
Yeah.
19, and you're interested in trying out football, hit up Jason on his email
jvaka75 at gmail.com.
at gmail.com and get some info on joining the club and having a run. And it's all about having that first step, taking that first step.
Yeah.
You can see how it goes from there.
Yeah.
You
And if you're out south, hit up Willie.
Yeah. on will at teamacademy.co.nz.
And if you're in Dirty South, you can hit up
Yeah, that's
Jerry Twinda.
hit me up on my Twitter. So, stay with the youth part. Like can you bring us up to speed on the two young boys that you've just sent through?
old Lone Toiloa and Houston Noema. Lone's gone to Mount Sac in LA, and Houston's gone to City College in San Fran.
Which are very, very powerful.
I
football
didn't,
schools.
I didn't realise they're the big wig
Yeah, man.
JCs.
That's out of it, eh?
Yeah, like
That's good though.
then they're one of
Strong program.
strong programs, football programs. So they're doing well. I talk to Lone a lot. Houston, he's been shifted from safety to linebacker.
All right.
He told me that they like his aggression, so they'd rather have that in the linebacker,
Front.
to
Yeah.
stop everything. So he's doing well. He's enjoying the competition side of things,
All right.
like
Yeah.
working for it.
Yeah.
Not just turning up on the field. Okay, I'll play running back today, and I'll jump on, play tight end, and I'll play everywhere because
Yeah.
we've only got 10
One
players.
solid player. Yeah.
So we're playing both ways, so I'll just play everywhere. But he's loving the fact that
He's got to compete for his position,
he
eh?
has to compete for it and
Yeah.
hard work
And earn it.
and earn it. Yeah. Because what I did tell the boys now, I don't sugarcoat it. I said, look, you're guaranteed to go to school, sit down, put your butt in the chair and study.
Yeah.
That's guaranteed. What you're not guaranteed is actually making the roster.
Yeah.
And even if you make the roster, you got to make the traveling roster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've told them to set your goals. Okay, when you get there, one goal is to make the roster.
Yeah.
Second goal is make the traveling roster.
Yeah.
You're part of that team. And then the third goal is probably get to the second string, second team, or then the next goal is be a starter. Then from there, just small goals and ahead of each other.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
even if you start, then what's your next goal after that? Oh yeah, I'll get a sack, or I'll get this.
Yeah.
Average at least 5 tackles a game. And I just told them, look, don't want to sugarcoat it, but you're gonna hit a lot of adversities
Yeah.
up there.
Yeah.
You're gonna find that your football knowledge is not up to speed,
Yeah.
but these kids are, because they've lived it their whole life. So you need to do your football knowledge.
Yeah.
And just hard work. Just keep at it, ask questions, be early, stay late. No distractions, because there's going to be plenty of distractions over there. We all know that.
I don't know what you're talking about. I was focused when I was over there, guys.
Always
I was reading my Bible every night.
We'll just leave that one there. About the distractions in the States, 'cause there's plenty of them.
This is for the after hours show.
Yeah, that's the after, the X-rated.
On the couch. It's the show on the couch.
So that's the best thing I could tell the kids. Like what I look for in the kid is if they're hardworking. And one is talent, hardworking, and if they can step up to that next level. And if they can, then that's when the journey begins.
Yeah. You gotta be mentally tough. When
They
you're
have
over
to be
there.
mentally tough.
you gotta understand, like, you know, maybe big wigs here, you know, we may be like the hot shots here, but the minute you get over there, you get strung out like a
Shark Tank.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Because everyone's gunning for their position.
Yeah.
And then, like, you know, you got guys that will come up and they'll test you, and you're just like, oh, how am I? I've never been tested before because I've always been the big wig, you know what I mean, or your team.
Especially in the junior college level, because it's also a bounce back pond for guys that signed in high school straight into Division 1 programs and then have fallen back, so they resort to going to the junior college route.
Yeah.
And those two schools, Mount Sac and City College or San Francisco, just happen to be like, you know, the powerhouses of Cali. And also the Poly Pipeline School, Mount Sac, because their whole defense is pretty much like Island Boys.
Yeah,
So,
you can see that. I seen the photo. Couldn't even recognize where London was. I was like, where's London? He'd been right in. But the thing is, the size of these kids, man, I was like, why they didn't stand up? Because he usually stands up because he's usually the biggest kid in the lineup from New Zealand or something. When he's standing in that lineup, he just looked like the average height. That's the thing, you gotta understand that they got size, they got speed, they got the training, they got the football background. Yeah, but it's good. Like, because if the boys that come from here come out on top, it's better for them in a sense overall, because, like, you know, they had to fight more. You know, it tastes better when you get it.
Yeah.
It tastes way better when you get it.
So they'll probably, to help with the growth in New Zealand on the sport is the inner competition, like, you know, players competing against each other would help grow the game for those existing players, and as well as I would say enticing new players to come in just to see their competition, their camaraderie in their sport at the moment.
Because what it is, if you've got a carrot and if you've got something to aspire to, then we'll get those players, the kids that are coming off, you know. Ideally for me, I'd rather kids that are first 15 kids, second 15 kids, all those athletes playing our sport here, because then the competition will get stronger.
Yeah.
You know, that way, then everybody that's in the game picks the game up. Because, like, I told the kids that the under-19s, the campaign that we just came back from, I said to all the kids, because look, there's a senior squad that's going to happen probably in 4 years' time. You kids that have done this, you need to stay in the program and compete every year. So by the time you get to the senior squad, in 4 years' time, where maybe, because you've got 3 years under your belt of experience under international level. You don't want to just stop now and then wait till the 4 years are yet senior time and then try and jump in and make the team, because get that experience first. So then you got all that experience behind you. So when it comes to that World Cup stage, we're in there.
Well, I think we outside of the podcast, I think we briefly touched on men's team.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that? Like, you think we're going to have another men's team sometime?
We should.
Yeah,
we should. Men's team's the flag team, but for me, honestly, I'm all about the kids, eh?
Yeah.
I'm all about the kids, and exactly what you guys are doing with your flag football for all the kids. 2 thumbs up.
Oh, thank you, man.
You know?
If you have more thumbs, you'll put them up too.
Yeah. My toes up in the air. You know? I can get my kids to come up. You got more But yeah, what you guys are doing with the youth program with your flag is awesome. So that's what it's all about. It's about the kids.
Yeah, man.
You know, letting them get to that point, because the way I look at it is when those kids succeed, then you've succeeded.
Yeah, that's right. It's a mean feeling.
It's a mean. It's all good.
And again, like, from our first episodes, we've always said that this is a rugby rich country, and I've always thought in my mind that, you know, you put a ball in a Kiwi kid's hand, and just watch what they do with it. You know? They're just really talented, just blessed with their skill, and what we're trying to do is trying to tap into the American market, you know, expose our Kiwi kids and that and that thing, and just let them, you know, run rampant on the world stage. Man, our kids, our country, we breed some really good athletes.
It's all those kongatis on Sundays. That's why.
That's a different type of athlete.
It's got to do with all our upbringings because we've been brought up the same. Every single family, Tongan, Samoan, Niuean, Cook, being brought up with the same values, and that's represent your family. So when you got that ball in hand, whether it's school rugby, whether it's club rugby or anything, you representing your family, your brothers, your sisters, your mum and dad, your grandparents, and especially with us island kids, we represent our village. And you know what it's like. The auntie, that's my nephew. He was, I know that kid, I was change his nappies.
You find out you have relatives that you never do.
But that's just the way it is, and that's why we're so competitive, because, village against village, we smash heads. But end of the day, that's one thing I found when we were in the States, or Willie over here, any islander we came up against, we're brothers. That's how it is, eh? Those muleys up there, they were like, hey, you're from New Zealand, this one's from Hawaii, this one's from Sacramento, this one's from LA, but you fellas are like brothers. Like you know each other, you don't see anyone by yourself. You fellas you roll all together. I said, that's because we've been brought up the same. And that's the difference. So, and we all want each other to move on to the next level and get better. There's no hidden agenda.
Not at all.
So going back to the recruitment thing, how did you network with those two colleges to get the boys side level?
One was through Coach Lose, just mentoring me really, and telling me, look, you can get this done, Jay, Vaka, he calls me Vaka. You can get it done just by, but you got to make sure you send, elite athletes. Don't send couch potato, because then, that's the end of it for your recruitment. Program.
Don't send me librarians.
Because don't do those. What's that movie? Because did you play? Because I played Madden. And so he, what it was is just playing football in the States, getting to know I'm one of those. I'll talk to anybody, whether you're a coach or assistant coach or equipment manager. Cheerleader, no, we'll leave that one out. But one thing Coach Losse said to me is the difference with you, Jay, and a lot of people is you will talk to anybody, network, and you're straight up. So when he told me that, and then once he got into a coaching position, I knew, this is my ticket to help these kids. I've got a ticket here. Because a lot of the boys I played with arena football are now into D2 colleges, D1, high schools, even JCs. So the City College is, I know the head coach, he played at Stockton. Coach Collins, and he was cracking up because he goes, oh, holy heck. Because, hey, it's me from NZ. And then I got a hold of Frank, Coach Tia. I mean, not Frank. I talked to Coach Frank Tia from Diablo, and then another coach which was from Mount Sac, which is Coach Junior. And so that's how Lorne got into. Nice. It's just, and they're all on the same page. They just want kids to go further. And I just want to get that pipeline going. That's what it is, for our kids. Because I'm looking at my son. He's 15 and that, and my other kids, hey, this is for you fellas. And everyone along the way, let's go, put the kids in there. They don't want to be a shoulda, coulda, woulda. Like some of us. But that's what it is for me. So just want to do it right, do it properly.
And I think my generation, seeing you there when I was young and stuff, like seeing you still have the same passion, it's what do you call it? What's the word? I'm always stuck for words every time I make a comment.
that love.
It's a blessing.
It's a blessing.
It's a blessing to see that you still have that passion for the sport.
Yeah.
And it's also it's a bonus to see that you are you're really pushing for the youth to grab a hold of the sport and just not not be blinded.
Yeah.
And your guidance is awesome. It's like when I first started playing, you were always that older guy that always led from the front, and I always aspired to be like that.
Yeah.
And coming from me, well, I thank you.
Oh, good.
Thank you for all your
for me, it was football brought me family.
Yeah.
Football brought me life, really.
Yeah.
Because without football, I wouldn't have this relationship. I wouldn't have a relationship with Willie, you.
Yeah.
I'll join over here and all the boys, because when we see each other off the field, man, we're all boys. It's all good. Come around home, it's all good.
Yeah.
Yes, I don't drink, but I eat like anything.
You don't
But
drink,
yeah.
Yeah.
We'll just leave that one. So football for me has given me a lot, and it's given me new relationships, long-time friends, and everything else. That's why I'm still passionate. I've had my knocks, I'll tell you that now.
Yeah.
Being suspended in that, not to play, banned.
Yeah.
But hey,
Life goes on, eh?
yeah, like life goes on, and it's like just to see the kids and give that opportunity, because I didn't have it straight up. I didn't have it when I was playing. I wish I did.
Yeah.
I wish I had the brains back then to hit the gym. Because that hard work, I didn't have that hard work back then.
Yeah.
It was just jump on the field and run around and try and deplete someone.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Going back to the decleaning, how did you get your name Laser? The nickname on the field.
Oh, that was in the Aussie trip in 2001. We went to Aussie in Brisbane, Gold Coast, and the Colts were playing, but I suited up.
You suited up for
Yes, I suited up. I was 19 at the time.
Oh, really?
I think.
Yeah, whatever.
I suited up just because we didn't have many numbers.
Oh, true.
So I suited up and I said to the coach, hey, I'll just suit up just in case. If you need me, I'll jump on the field. I won't start. I'll let the kids play. Next minute, one of the boys got injured. I was in there. Ever since then, all the boys on the sideline was like, release the secret weapon. The laser. Austin Powers. That's how it started.
That's how it started. Man, I always wondered all these years, what they call him?
Because ever since then, because I was on the sideline, it wasn't until the second quarter I got in, the boys from the side, release the secret weapon. The laser. From the Austin Powers movie. That was it, the stuck.
Oh, true. And all this time I was like, man, he must have been like lightning fast on one game.
Lightning
Just
fast
cutting people in half.
with my mouth.
Oh, yes.
I think we got enough time. We got enough time for one more question. If anyone's got a question, one more question, and then we'll wrap up interview segment. Sure.
You usually the I have one. Oh, that was just a joke.
What's your favorite color? No.
I think with the youth program and everything that you guys are doing, it's awesome, and just carry on, eh?
Yeah.
Carry on, move forward. We're going to get hurdles.
Yeah.
And to all the kids that are looking at doing this, you got to be serious about it.
Yeah.
That's it's not going to be just you that gets you somewhere. It's you, your brothers and sisters, your parents, your family, your aunties and uncles, your church members.
Yeah.
Everybody helps to get you somewhere.
Yeah.
So as long as you remember that, kids, then you'll get somewhere. It's not just going to be yourself and your efforts, it's going to be everybody combining you. And that's the difference, because once you have that behind you, you'll definitely go further, because you don't want to let nobody down.
Yeah. Sweet.
So kids, work hard. That's what
the
it is.
message.
That's the message. Everybody wants to win, but nobody wants to prepare to win.
Yes.
Very good.
That's very wise of you.
Yes.
I wish I had that. But well, us, man, I would like to say thank you. Thank you for welcoming
thanks,
us to
Jason.
your home.
All good.
And thank you for being on our show
Yeah.
and helping with our awareness for football, this awesome sport in our little country of New Zealand. So once again, thanks, bro, for coming on our show. Will was on the phone.
I was on the phone with Coach Losse. I can hear him.
Moving right along, we're gonna talk about the growth. We're gonna talk about the growth of the sport in New Zealand, and also what we're doing to help it grow, and what we hope to do to keep it growing in New Zealand. So, what I wanted to say is this flag football that we're promoting. This is the non-contact version of American football. So
Foundation, really.
the foundation of football. We really want the kids to get involved with it, because one thing, parents don't have to worry about their kids getting like hurt from the contact version. The other one is we want the parents to not spend a fortune on equipment, and plus it's an active sport, like, and it doesn't collide with rugby season, because we play it in the summer and we can also play it in the winter as well. So it's all terrain. It's an all terrain sport, all weather sport. I wouldn't say all weather sport. When it's raining outside, we'll go play inside.
That's right.
When it's sunny outside, we go play outside.
Yeah.
So
And the girls can play too.
and the girls can play. It's all ages. 40-year-olds can play it.
Yeah, we don't discriminate.
We don't discriminate.
So don't discriminate me.
So that's one of the ways that we're doing our bit to help grow the sport is introducing flag football, the non-contact version of the bigger game, and we're hoping to push it out there to the country, just to keep the sport alive. And the more interest we get in the sport, the more opportunities we get for funding and opportunities at the school for our kids. We hope to keep doing that for years to come. We're just starting out.
Well, that's the one.
Yeah.
That's the one.
And it's always good though, to go out to schools and pretty much develop. We're starting from scratch.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of football knowledge out there in schools.
Basically, we got the bread, but we got no butter.
Then we need the peanut butter.
Yeah. So once we get to the butter, then we can progress to getting the jam.
In other words,
Yeah. So we're not starting with a whole heap of resources or anything. We're just, we've got the clothes on our back
and just the football and some flags.
And just the bare minimum to start off.
But the acknowledgement is from me to you fellas is you're starting it.
Yeah.
You're on that path.
Yeah.
You're not. You're talking the talk and you're walking the walk.
Yeah.
And you're actually, doing something. There's too many people that just talk and then don't actually do it. You fellas are actually out there, progressing the game, how it should be, by actually doing it. Because we're all volunteers.
Yeah.
We're not
At the
getting
end of
paid.
the day,
End of the day, we're all volunteers. That's for our kids.
Yeah.
That's why we're doing this.
Yeah. And on that note, if you're listening to this and you're like, that's pretty good what they're doing, and man, that's pretty good if you can come in and join in.
Yeah.
Like if you have a background in football, or if you have a background in youth development, this is a good way to keep our kids off the street as well.
Yeah.
Things like there's some, like the bro said a couple of sessions ago, that there's some hidden gems out there. There could be like some street kids out there with they can run a 4.540.
Yeah.
And not even know.
Yeah.
Just We
Away
want
from the cop speed.
top speed.
And trust me, I see the other end because where I work, I see that end, the end product
Yeah.
of kids being locked up in that.
Yeah.
So, and there's some gems in there. I'm like, oh, if
If
only.
only. If only.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's all our movement, man. Is one, our priority is the involvement of the younger generation.
Well, you mean the...
Man, it's just an awesome sport to get involved with, and the opportunities are endless once they're in that the professional environment. All you young parents out there can retire early.
That's right, that's right.
Your son could be
The next
the next
Calvin Johnson.
the next Jerry Famata.
Jerry who?
You know that guy.
Or the next Laser.
Yeah, the next Razor.
I'm just, from my viewpoint, I'm glad that we've actually started it and we're going out to the schools.
Yeah.
Because it gives kids the idea, and then honestly they'll go on to the contact sport.
Okay, we've got a new special.
We have another special guest.
We got another special guest, guys.
Oh,
We got David Loster here.
what's up, David?
Some coach. What's going on? How are you, Shanna? Side B? We live, brother, we live. All the way from Bowen, Washington.
Kia ora.
What's up, bro?
What's happening? I've got a couple of boys with us here, Jordan and Jerry and
Yuti.
Yuti.
Jordan, what's going on, fellas? How you guys doing today?
Yeah, man, we're
Yeah,
good.
we're
We're
good,
good.
man,
Thanks,
we're
man.
good.
How are you?
Oh man, I'm blessed. Another day in paradise, just trying to make a dollar.
Oh, well, welcome to our podcast show, 3rd and 10. Well, this is football. This is all about football awareness in New Zealand.
Hey man, I'm blessed to be a part of you guys' podcast, man. Thank you for having me on.
Oh, appreciate it.
You sound like a natural there.
Yeah, you've had plenty of interviews there, Coach.
Hey,
Yeah.
nah, just practice in the shower in the mirror with a bunch of my friends.
You're bringing back memories now.
Yes.
Yes. The memories of when we pass around the hairbrush to
And what are you up to today?
Not too much really today. We're in a period of downtime right now. So everybody's spending time with their families and their loved ones right now before we planning to get started here next week. Our season starts, our fall season here, so we'll be running our fall camp here in 2 weeks. And then we'll underway, get ready for the season.
Yeah, because when you guys first game?
First game is September 5th. Play against Portland State University. So it should be a good one. We should be bashing some heads and knocking some teeth in that day on September 5th.
Yeah.
Overtime.
Nice.
Nice, Shanna.
So how's your boys? They ready?
Nice.
Nice.
Should be one hell of a season, one hell of a ride this year.
D, can you just introduce yourself and what you do, because just for our listeners?
My name is David Alonso. I am a defensive quality control coach at Washington State University.
What's up, Washington State?
Wazoo!
Wazoo!
Cougars.
Responsibilities that entail with that, I help a lot with the reports and the scouting of the opponents, putting that into a report and breakdown that our defensive coaches then use to game plan.
It's been a long time since we've heard talk like that. That's the real talk right there.
Well, you still like, this is week 4 now?
Week 4
This is
now,
week
yeah.
4 now. And you're our first international guest.
And not the last.
Yeah, man. Oh man, that's really appreciated, man. Yeah. I've been playing for the last 13 years. And only in New Zealand, I haven't really made a big step to travel to the US and have a little run around. But still got I think I still got like 2-3 years left in my knees before I can hang up the cleats for good.
Did you say 4 years of eligibility too?
4 years of eligibility. Yeah, well, definitely when Coach Vaka's still in the picture, he's that that go-to guy right now, and we're all supporting the bro. We're all supporting the bro in his quest, to send the kids over.
It's an awesome thing, and it's a big part of a community. It's more of a community thing from my perspective, man. You guys are definitely helping the kid realize his dreams and take the proper steps to get to where he wants to go.
Nice.
Definitely. Thanks, David.
So what else has been happening, Coach? What's going on your end besides the football side?
Just right now, just trying to enjoy the downtime. We get caught up so busy during our season that when it's time to get away, you enjoy the getaway from it.
So you're getting 6 hours of sleep now?
What was that?
You're getting 6 hours worth of sleep?
Getting 6 hours worth of sleep right now. Waking up and hitting the lake and hitting the rivers and jet skiing.
Hey, Tongan on a ski field? Come on now.
See,
Back in the days, it wasn't jet skis. It used to be called whale skis, just like that. But it's just enjoying the relaxation, getting around family, recharging the batteries to get ready to make a run during the season.
Nice.
Things gonna come in, and the thing is, you gotta be ready about that it's gonna go by fast.
Yeah.
yeah.
And as you guys know, it goes by real quick. And, you try to enjoy the work and caught up in
Yeah.
goals, day in and day out that you lose track of time.
Nice, Shanna.
How long's just for those who don't know, how long is the season for college?
So college season usually entails, we start in August, so our camp starts August 7th.
Yeah.
And then, the ultimate goal is to win the national championship, which is usually played towards the beginning of January. And so from August to the beginning of January, that's usually how long the college season goes.
Oh, yeah.
Get a little downtime, but not really, because you get into recruiting and stuff as well as soon as the season is over.
Sure.
And in actuality, you recruit all year long. Just after the season is when you really get heavily into recruiting. And after recruiting, you get into spring ball. And then after spring ball, you get into your summer training. And then after summer training, you're right back in the fall camp.
Yeah.
So it's a cycle that never stops. But when it does, it's nice to get away and enjoy some downtime. Be with family and loved ones, man.
Nice.
We'll hopefully have you over next year sometime, eh?
I know you're coming back, eh, Shana? You're coming back. Don't you worry.
No, I'm definitely looking forward to getting back out there to New Zealand and to Auckland and seeing this thing develop and being a part of what you guys are doing, man. It's an awesome thing. It's great.
Yeah.
Cool. Hey, David, it's a real pleasure to have you on our show today. Do you have any words of wisdom for any other kids here that are looking to, pursue something to get to where you are right now?
One of the big things that kids need to understand is that everything that they want to do begins with work ethic and habits. If you're really about this life and you're really about this lifestyle and this football life, there's no need to talk about it. There's no need to post about it, to go out and put things on Facebook and Twitter about it, but rather go to the gym and put in the work, because your work is always going to follow you. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Whether or not that things happen or things don't happen doesn't mean that you don't work twice as hard as the other guy. Or it's a matter of work and timing and having the blessings from above, man, to be able to do what you want to do in this game and get to the places you want to get. So really, just the perseverance of working hard and being humble and being mindful that you have family and friends and the whole supportive community down there in Auckland and New Zealand that of people that want to see you do good and using that as inspiration and motivation to push yourself physically and mentally and preparing yourself to making moves and to get bigger places with this football thing.
Cool, man. That's awesome.
What's up,
Man,
brother?
thanks for that.
You guys, man.
Thanks, Shana. Alo, toko.
All right, Doc. So, if you guys ever need anything, man, just reach out to me, man. I'll be in touch with you guys.
All good.
Cool. Thanks, man. Thanks for being on our show.
Thank you, Shana. Thank you, Coach.
Okay. I'll talk to you guys later, Jay. Hit
Yeah.
me up afterwards, huh?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks, David.
Thanks, D.
Yo.
Hey, man. Whoa. Surprise guest all the way from Washington. Was he from what? Was he in Washington?
Yeah, Washington.
All the way from Washington. Oh, awesome. Hey, man. Just letting you know, you heard it right there, man. We're not playing around with this. We're here to stay. And, you can hear that we got the support from the brother over there in America. He's willing to help out, and, you just got to make that step. And that's what we're here to do. So, yeah, before we sign off, anyone got anything to say? Jay, got any shout outs, Jay?
Any shout outs, Jay?
Shout out to all you fellas, eh? Wildcat family,
Thanks,
and
man.
the Lion family. It's always the Cat families, eh?
Yeah.
We roll.
Yeah, we stay in packs.
Stay in facts, that's how we do.
Yeah.
Just shout out to you guys to inviting me to come on here and honestly, you guys' commitment to getting this done is what it takes, eh? I'm humbled to be around you fellas because now I know that we're all supporting each other.
Yep.
It's always lonely being that one person, but when you got support, it's an awesome thing, and things can get done. So shout out to you guys. Keep going. Adversities will come, but stay strong. Keep rolling.
Rolling the fact, man.
Yeah,
We're
that's
stronger.
right.
Stronger in numbers, man.
Stronger numbers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, bro.
I think I got something to say, but I don't know what to say, eh? To be honest.
I think I got something to say, but I don't know what to say.
Why you guys keep on looking at me like I got something to say? I'm like, why are you looking at me like that, man? Okay, I think I got something to say. Shout outs. I gotta say, big shout out to Netfoot.
Is that a website?
No. Well, it is. Yes, they have their own website and stuff. It's a learning facility for those who are wanting to learn to become top trainers, personal trainers and so on, strength and conditioning coaches, Pilates coaches, along those lines and stuff, and that's where I work out of. So big ups to Netfoot. I'd like to say shout out to the the Cook Island under 18 squad. They just got picked. Jason Vaka's daughter got picked for that squad.
Yes, yes,
Congratulations.
Congrats to Tiare.
Yes.
And then also her sister Faf as well.
Nice. Congratulations, girls.
Yeah. Big ups to that.
Represent the family.
Yes.
So they go off in like 6 weeks, eh?
Yeah.
6
Going
or
to
5. Samoa for the
lucky.
Commonwealth.
Commonwealth Youth Games.
Yeah.
Let's bring home that gold medal.
Bring it right back to Cook Island.
Bring it home to dad.
As long as the medal, not the boy.
I don't want to crash anymore.
Don't make me turn around.
Good luck, girls, on that. Good luck, Joe. Nice. Good. Shout out to him.
Just a shout out to the latest floor nurses that just graduated this week.
Oh,
MIT.
Congrats.
Nursing Pacific program. Yeah, we just got a pipeline of sending all of our finest Pacific nurses out into the health industry. Yep.
Yeah, man.
So,
Congratulations.
Yep.
Awesome.
Nice. I got a quick couple of notices on behalf of NZFlag. We've got our weight loss.
The shout out segment and you just bring up notices.
I have to look at
Getting in there hard and fast.
Hey, we're going to do notices of the shout-outs, were we?
Alright, great.
no, but as I was saying, just a reminder, guys, that we're holding a weight loss challenge. It's going to be a 4-week challenge, so it's going to be a sprint to the end. Basically, we're starting it on the 1st of August. Am I right, please?
Next Saturday.
Next
yep.
Saturday.
Next Saturday. We'll be posting up a lot of adverts during the week, so just keep a heads up on our Facebook page. Spirit of freshness came out there.
M&M's.
Well, you want to give them the address to the weigh-in?
Yes.
Yes, because we've got a few, we're contemplating on the scales. We've got to make sure that we can weigh out everybody. So we've got awesome scales over in Netfit, which they can weigh everybody. So
Thanks,
we'll
Netfit.
Netfit.
Thank you, Netflix. Oh, sorry, Netfit.
So that's 11 Salters Street in Ellerslie. So, if you want to be a part of it, we're going to be there from 8 till 10 a.m. Weighing people in next Saturday. That's only between 8 and 10 a.m. because obviously we've got kids and other stuff to get going to. So, make sure you book out that time if you want to be a part of it. It's $20.
Yep.
So it's $20 per person.
4 weeks of...
And just for 4 weeks. If you're wanting any resources and stuff, you just got to hit me up on that. But besides that, $20. Winner takes all. Winner takes 75%, and then it's by percentage. So the most lost in percentage of weight.
Yeah.
So that's the goal.
So if you weigh 150, you have to lose 100 to win.
Something like that, yeah, along those lines.
I didn't bring my calculator with me today.
It doesn't mean shave your beard and then you lost the weight.
You look different, bro.
Yeah, so join us and promoting a healthy lifestyle.
Yes.
So you got any shout outs now, you two?
Oh, one more
notice?
quick notice. Just a big shout out to Pep High. Every time we've come to the session on Thursdays during your lunch break, you guys always turned up. So big shout outs to
Big
that
shout
crew.
out to the brothers, sisters.
Dawson Primary.
Just a heads up, Dawson Primary. If any of you young kids are listening, we're coming to your school in the month of August, every Wednesday from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. 12:40.
Yeah.
Nice.
So we've got a good solid, almost three and a bit hours coaching,
coaching and stuff.
leading the kids.
So be excited.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good time. That's the longest time we've had with teaching the kids.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, once school.
One school. So
Yeah.
So it's gonna be off the hook.
And again, if you're interested, if you have ties to schools, let us know and we'll come through. And it's free, you know?
Yeah,
It's free.
it's free.
Just
Wildcats,
buy me a pie or something.
You guys already brought up the flag competition?
Oh yes, almost want to forget that.
Pepito Wildcats flag.
Yeah,
Yes.
just a reminder.
Reminder about the Popatoetoe Wildcats flag football competition that's going to start on September the 4th. It's going to run every Friday up until October the 16th, which will be the finals. We have 3 grades. We have the open men's, open mixed, and social mixed. So we cater to everyone. Females, please come along and make a mixed team. If you're competitive, join the open mix. But we know all our guys out there.
And it's open to everyone, you know.
Yep.
You don't have to live in South Auckland to play this competition. You can live in like
Avondale.
Avondale. Avondale.
Make your team from Avondale.
I've already got a team with my kids.
Nice.
Hey, bring it in, man.
Front runners right there, man. These
And-
kids can run forever.
And just for registration purposes, please contact Sarai Morris.
Yeah, that's SARAIMORRIS, but that's Sarai Meredith. But her email address is saraimorris at live.com.au. So that's Sarai Morris at live.com.au. I hope that's right. We just guessed it before.
But if you can't reach her through that, go to the Wildcats Facebook page.
Facebook page, yeah.
And we've got a poster up there so you can just
Get a team together, man.
Hard.
Win some money.
Yeah, it's pretty cheap. It's $20 a head. So like you just got to make sure you have enough players for the field to so you can have at least as 5.
Yeah. Minimum 5.
Minimum 5 players. But then you can have up to 12 and have a rotating defense and offense. So
Yeah.
yeah, man.
We're excited.
Get
Yeah.
a squad together, man, and come and win some money.
Yeah.
But it's not about the money, guys. It's
It's about the meat pies.
yeah.
That will be served. Yeah.
I was gonna say it's about the community, but meat pies works. Meat pies works.
Remember, if you got any questions, email us on nzflagfootball@gmail.com. We also remind you we got our Facebook page, our Twitter, our Instagram, and our YouTube. So check us out on all those social medias.
Nice.
Yeah, man, and yeah, subscribe to our YouTube channel. How many videos do we have?
We have 12 videos. So
So
we're getting up there.
After this, it's gonna be 13.
Yeah, that's right.
You got any more shout-outs? I just want to do a quick shout-out to the staff at Manukau Super Clinic for looking after me on Wednesday. I went in for operation.
Yes, the host went on operation.
Yeah, operation.
Went under the knife.
Yeah. So if you're wondering why I sound funny, I operated on my nose, had to straighten it up. But I'm telling everyone that I'm now Bruce Jenner. Since Bruce Jenner doesn't want to be Bruce Jenner anymore, I decided to be Bruce Jenner. So yeah, I just want to make a shout out to the staff at Manukau Super Clinic for taking care of me.
Short stuff from Manukau
Thanks, Super Clinic.
Super Clinic.
Just a suggestion, make your food portions bigger.
Just a suggestion.
Just a suggestion. I don't know why I was still hungry after I ate. Maybe it's just the portions. But yeah, that's it from us, from 3rd and 10.
Thanks for listening.
Brought to you by
Thanks for
New
listening,
Zealand
man.
Flag Football. Another special thank you to our special guest,
Yes.
Jason Vaka.
Thank you, Jason.
And our surprise special guest, Mr. David Losse, all the way
Hello,
from
D.
Washington. And we thank you all for listening and tuning in to this week to our show. From us to you, thank you very much. Till fast way forward.
Ah.
Hello. Soup.
And that was an hour.